Rich Tehrani with TMC here. We're at CES 2013 speaking with Bob Heile. He's with the Zigbee Alliance. Bob, how are you?
Great. Good to be here. Good to see you.
What are you showing here in the booth?
Well, you know a little bit about Zigbee. Let me give you a brief.
I know a little bit, but I do. Maybe I was here last year in the booth. I'm wondering maybe for the viewers who may not know, start us off.
Absolutely. Very quickly, Zigbee is a standards development organization. We were formed 10 years ago to develop global standards for wireless sensor networks, and that's now, of course, becoming very, very important around the planet. And we currently have 400 stakeholder companies who are members of the Alliance and just very active in the process, both developing the standards and building products.
Very exciting. Everything from smart meters to smart grid. I've seen Zigbee in just about every sub area that you can think of.
Exactly. I mean, you got to remember now, wireless sensor networks are really kind of the basis of what we call today the Internet of Things, and what Zigbee is all about, and the standards that Zigbee has produced enables the Internet of Things. And you started to list off. There's a lot of things like meters and all sorts of devices, load controllers, light switches, and things that I'll show you in a few minutes as to how all this stuff gets used. It's really going to be quite a brave new world I think we'll see out of all of this.
Can I ask what's the most exciting thing in the booth?
Oh, not fair.
Top three?
Well, I'm going to show you the top three, I think, as far as some very interesting things in lighting that is now using a brand new standard of Zigbee's called Zigbee LightLink. And I'm going to show you some energy management and home control activities. So I think those three kind of represent areas of really intense interest in the consumer market today. And I think you'll be very excited about what you see.
Awesome, let's do it.
Okay, so one of the areas that I was talking to you about, which I'm very excited about, is Zigbee LightLink, which is a new standard we just introduced last year. And this really allows you to do some very, very innovative things for a do-it-yourselfer and just bringing home LED lighting and getting maximum value out of it. And I'd really like to introduce Giorgiani here, who's with Royal Philips Electronics, because he'll give you a really good demonstration here of what you can do with Zigbee LightLink.
Hey, George.
Hi, pleased to meet you. So what we've done here with Hue is we've actually developed an internet-connected light bulb, and it's not just your normal light bulb, it's actually a light bulb which can recreate any color of the rainbow and any shade of white. So what we're trying to do with this product is really reinvent how people think about lighting. Everyone has light bulbs inside their home, but they typically think about them as something that can be turned on or off. But actually, in Philips, we know a lot more things you can do with light. We've done research which shows that light can help people to concentrate better, can help them relax, and can help them experience their home in a totally different way. But let me show you. So here we have a Philips Hue light bulb. It's an LED light bulb, so 80% energy saving, and built inside here we have an RF Zigbee radio chip and 3 different types of LEDs, which allow us to be able to recreate any color. Now what we've done with this is we've connected it towards the internet.
Watch your fingers, this could be really bad.
Sorry. We've connected these light bulbs towards your IP network via a small gateway box that you plug into your wireless router, and now we can use apps to be able to control the lighting. So here we have the Hue app, and everything here is based around pictures. So what I can do, I can make a new light setting and choose a picture from my smartphone. Everyone has great pictures on their smartphone already. So here I have a lovely beach scene. And you see, we have lots of pickers now which represent all the lights we have inside this booth. So if I want to create a new setting, I take a light bulb and I drag it over to the color I want. And you see that the light bulb is now actually changing towards the colors which I have from the picture. And I can do this for up to 50 light bulbs inside my house to be able to create any light setting or experience I want with the light.
Incredible.
We think so as well. We really hope it will change the way people think about lighting.
Now eventually will we see potential for this to have some kind of timer on it, where in the morning lights might be one setting, and then in the nighttime maybe there'll be something else?
So we've also built something like this into the app already, and we're looking to grow it out more in the future. So any of these light settings that you've made, you can choose a time for them to turn on and turn off again, so you can actually start automating your whole home, and we want to flesh that part out even more in the future.
Thank you so much, George.
You're welcome.
So now, let me take you over and take a look at some things that are addressing the home energy management systems and the home automation systems environment. So the next thing I want you to see is something that's very, very popular around the world today, and that's home energy management systems, Zigbee Smart Energy, and really a related area, which is Zigbee Home Automation. And MMB Networks here has got some very interesting products and capabilities, and I'd like to introduce you to Dan Moneta with MMB Networks.
Hey Dan.
Hi, how are you?
Great, Rich Tehrani here. What do you have to show us?
So here we have a variety of our products and our customers' products. MMB Networks develops connectivity solutions that help all the manufacturers of consumer electronics connect to home automation, home security, smart energy networks. So for instance, our companies make modules, USB sticks, development kits, and things like that, and these are all of our customers, so OEMs of thermostats, lighting switches, load controllers, smart plugs, even solar gateways. So I have a demo here, for instance. You guys might want to be on that side. So this is a Zigbee connected door lock. So I can set my home, leave my home, lock the door, and my window shades will come down, my lights will turn off, my smart plug connected devices will turn off, the thermostat will set itself back, and then when I come home, the house comes back to life, all the lights turn back on. And so we can do that with a variety of different devices. We have a wide variety of an ecosystem of third-party devices in our customer ecosystem.
Excellent. I would imagine hotels would be a huge market.
Hotels are an interesting market. We've actually, before starting this company, myself and my two partners were in the energy management space in the hotel market, and all of these types of technologies can be applied to this. So, one vendor we have that makes smart plugs that work for the home, so you can turn, lamps on and off, but they also work in convention centers where you can, remotely turn plugs on and off as people, pay for their power, set up their power. And it's very easy to get connected. We've tried to build both the hardware and software that lives on these that make it very easy for device vendors to get connected. So a great example is these lights right here. These are actually standard off-the-shelf IKEA lights. We bought them last week. Within about 20 minutes, we set them up to be able to be not only controllable on and off, but to be able to change whatever color you want. So that's the kind of example of how quickly a company that makes a device that's not connected can get themselves connected to home automation systems.
Excellent. Anything else we should know?
We're all very excited about the connected home space, and I think if you go around CES, you'll see a huge difference between last year and the years before and this year in the number of companies that are participating in this space that have really innovative home automation system and devices, and it's just a very exciting time.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks very much.
So the last area I want to show you is these gentlemen here with Centralite, and have Sean Bryant show you what they're doing. They're also doing a variation on the home automation product theme, but I give you a slightly different product set that you can take a look at. So Sean?
Hey Sean.
Hey, how you doing?
Rich Tehrani.
Nice to meet you, Richard.
Likewise.
Thank you. Well, Centralite, we're a manufacturer of home automation products, and we specialize in devices on the Zigbee home automation profile. So the devices that we have here today are a lamp module, which we've got a relay version and a dimmer version. And what's unique about this is we've got a pass-through outlet, and then we also have the switched outlet, and we have a current sensing technology in this device that will read out the amount of current that's being consumed by the devices plugged into it. We also have in-wall devices, so we've got an in-wall relay switch for compact fluorescent loads, LED loads, and then we have a dimmable switch that goes in and is controlled, through the platform. So our specialty is manufacturing devices that ride on Zigbee HA gateways, and one of our primary partners is iControl, who distributes their solution to the cable providers, and that's what Centralite, that's what we're about.
Thank you so much for your time. That was great.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So I think maybe you've now got a little bit of a flavor. There's so many things I could show you, and Zigbee's being used in so many things like healthcare and telecom and lots of other areas, but this at least gives you a flavor of what wireless sensor networking and the Internet of Things is all about, and why we're so excited about it to be a central entity developing standards that's going to let this technology really be used around the world.
Thanks, Bob. I really appreciate you enlightening us and the viewers on the benefits of Zigbee, and it's come a long way in a short amount of time, and it'll probably be in a home near you by the time the viewers watch this video.
To an Apple store near you.
It's just might be the case.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you.